Oh, look at that. It's absolutely steaming hot. Look at that beautiful pie. Wow. Now that is something really, really special. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today a tasty pie. A pie that everybody can make. It's a sausage, sage and onion pie. Now you can use probably sage and onion stuffing mix for this actually. Anyway, in here, sausage meat. Now, pork sausage, fantastic, but you can use beef, you can use anything. You can use any flavored sausage meat that you like. This is pork sausage. We're going to use ready rolled pastry and we're going to use ready rolled puff pastry. We're using two different types of pastry, and my ingredients are simple. A carrot chopped, celery chopped, onion chopped and some garlic, and I've got a little bit of chicken stock, some breadcrumbs and an egg. I've got a bit of mustard, Worcester sauce, some sage and some thyme. That is it. It's a simple recipe. Let's get on, come on. Now, as per usual, oil of choice. That is actually olive oil. And you know, there's many people say you can't fry with olive oil. And I say, why? We're not going to cook on high heat. We're not going to burn it. We're going to saute some vegetables and take them out. So it's absolutely fine. Olive oil in there, carrots in there. Carrots first, they are quite hard. And today we will be using a 9-inch springform tin, and I've got some parchment paper in the bottom as a liner. It's just a little saute on those carrots. Let's start them off, because if not they're going to be rock hard in our pie. So just a minute or so on there, we'll chuck the celery in. Fabulous. In there, celery. And obviously chop and change out what veg you don't like. You know, you just want some veg in. If not, it's going to be all sausage meat. Put potato in. We're going to probably have it with mash actually, so that might not be a good choice. Little bit of onion, season to taste, a tiny bit of salt and some black pepper. In there, garlic. Now just a little minute on that garlic in there. Now I'm going in there with just a little bit of chicken stock. Just loosen up that veg and help it cook through. Now you can keep the chicken stock to put in the pie mix. Okay, there's some left in there, look. I just want a little bit in here to loosen up this veg. Help it on it. I can feel these carrots are quite firm. So there's no point chucking it in the pie. Even cooking at 30 minutes inside a pie, these carrots ain't going to be soft. Flame off. Cooking done. Okay, we've got a nice little bit of cooking going on there on that veg. This has to cool down and then we're going to stir it in with our meat. So cool it down. Right, what we need to be doing is throwing all our mix together. We've got our sausage mix in there. breadcrumbs, some sage, about a teaspoon of sage, somewhere around about there. We're making sage and onion. And we're going to go in with a little bit of thyme. A little bit of Worcester sauce. And we're going in with some English mustard. Now you can use Dijon mustard. That's up to you. In we go. Delicious. We want to be adding our veg. Now we are going to be using the beaten egg for egg wash. Now I'm using one egg because I realise some people have actually got some problems with the egg shortage, especially in America. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 3/4 of this in there. Now what you could do normally, one beaten egg in there to help it bind, use a beaten egg for egg wash. What we're going to do to make it easier and affordable, we're going to put 3/4 of that in there, and then we're going to put some milk in here with the last bit of egg as the egg wash. So nice and steady, don't chuck it all in. So we got quite a lump in there. Look, we got that there. Maybe it's a little bit more. So keep that, and we're going to mix that with some milk, and that will be our wash. In there, the rest of that chicken stock, and then get your hand in. I'm going to put a glove on for this. Get your hand in and give it a good scrudging up. We need it all mixed through the best we can. Just get in there and squidge it up. Get all those flavours and that veg, everything in there. Now this has to be very moist, not soaking wet, and as you can see it's going to be fine. Smells amazing actually. Make sure you've got your oven on 200 degrees thereabouts. Now this is one of those really simple recipes. Come on, we've only done a bit of cooking on the veg. Now serve it up with mashed potatoes, chips, fries, anything you like. That's up to you. So that is our pie filling right there. Job done. One side, roll out your pastry. So it's straightforward, shortcrust pastry rolled out to fit the bottom and up the sides of the tin. And this is fairly dry pastry, but we're not bothered. We're going to use it. That will do, I reckon. Roll up your pastry and dump it in your tin. In the tin, and bring it right up to the top. We want it right up to the top edge. We're going to join it up with the puff pastry. And don't worry about how you get it in, just get it in there. Well, I would say that there's just enough pastry on there. Right, we need to be going in there with our sausage mix. Now get it any which way that you can in there. Just nice and steady, squash it in. Well, when I say squash, I don't mean actually squash the life out of it. Just push it down, it needs to cook. Don't squash it all the way up as the middle is not going to be cooked. So just nice in there like that. Okay, a quick wash on the old dandies. Okay, so we want a top for this. Roll out your ready rolled puff pastry. So we want in the top, it's easy to mark out. That is roughly where we want to be, that mark there. So just come a little bit wider than that mark. It's got to fit inside our pie. That's our puff pastry. So that is basically our puff pastry there. Now you can trim off or you can shove in. It depends what you want to do. Now to be honest, that little bit there we don't need. And you can make leaves and stick leaves on if you want, that's up to you. Right, we need to put that in there. So get that on there. Our egg before we put the milk in. A bit on your fingers, round there. Pastry in there like that. We need to take that off there. Look, that's a little bit too much as well. What we need to do is marry that up with that. Okay, so it's up to you how much you stuff inside or how much you trim off. We want that and that. Push down and push into the tin. Push into that pastry that you've already got in there, your base, that we've just put that egg on. Push it in. We need to seal. And you don't have to do anything to this apart from push that in there and seal it up. Now you can fold all that over if you want, or you can just take that off there. So just give it a squashing. Make sure it is squashed up to that short crust. Now it makes not a jot of difference what the side looks like. Right, we need some air holes. It has to vent. And if you want to make your little fancy leaves, come on. We all know what a leaf shape looks like. You know, up there, did. Little bit of milk in with your egg. Give it a little stir up. That's our egg wash right there. That's nice and steady, isn't it? Okay, take a tray. On your tray, and whack that in the oven for about 35 minutes. Whilst that's in there, peel some spuds, make some mashed potato, wash up. Easy as that. Come on. Oh, look at that. There we go. What a beautiful pie. I'm going to let it cool down about 10 minutes and then we'll cut into it. To be sure of the cooking temperature inside, it needs to be at 70 degrees. And this is way above. So we don't have to worry about food poisoning. Okay, we've had about 10 minutes. We need to be dropping that out of there. It smells absolutely incredible. Now, will it come out? Let's get a knife just in case it's stuck. That's not stuck. Look at that thing. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. We'll give it 5 minutes like that and then we're going to cut into it. I think we're in, don't you? Straight through there. And we want a slice of pie, don't we? Come on. Look at the juice coming out of there. Fabulous. That means it could be runny inside. Oh, look at that. It's absolutely steaming hot. Look at that beautiful pie. Wow. Now that is something really, really special. On there with some of your finest mashed potato. Oh, and a little bit of gravy. That is sensational. There you go. What a fantastic easy meal to put on the table. Look at that. It's absolutely stacked with meat. You've got a nice puff pastry top. You've got a lovely shortcrust pastry in there. Wow. That is absolutely sensational. That really is. That is delicious. Fantastic. 2 types of pastry. Lovely filling. Got your veggies in there. Serve it with some mash, veggies of choice, and you have got a really, really easy meal. Very easy. And for me, a little bit of Coleman's on there. Straight in there, it's just sausages and veg. It's delicious. There you go, that very, very easy pie to make. Very tasty, delicious, got a bit of veg in there with our seasoning. Oh, fantastic. 2 types of pastry, serve it with veg, mashed potatoes. There's enough there for a family, or there's enough there for freezing. Freeze portions, rewarm. Delicious. So straightforward, so easy. Oh, bake once, eat 1, 2, 6 times. There you go. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make a sausage, sage and onion pie. Come on, so simple. If you do like what we're doing, it's a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's a ring that bell. And we will catch you in the next video.